Yep, I'm live. All right, let me turn Instagram on. Instagram, turn you on. Why you're not turning on? Here it comes. All right, guys. This is what is it? Wednesday? Yeah, it's Wednesday. We are doing Vanderpump Rules reunion part 2. I originally said I wanted to do Jersey, but I was like, I'm tired of talking about it. I really am. Hold on, guys. Give me 1 second. All right, I'm live there. Wait, no, I'm not. Go live. Get off of here. Go live. Okay. All right, give me 1 second. I'm live there. We break back. The hell? That's not my link. Oh, I'm coming. Sorry. What the fuck is this? Oh my god, it's gonna take too long. Ah. Okay, hold on. Sorry. I always do this to you guys. Okay. We're talking about Vanderpump. Sorry. Okay, that one. Yeah. So we're talking about Vanderpump Rules. I'm tired of talking about Jersey right now. It's really annoying. It's like all we do is talk about Teresa and what the hell she does wrong. Start over. Okay, what does it always happen? Sorry. This is such a nightmare sometimes. Okay, I'm tired of talking about Jersey. That's what I was trying to say. I'm tired of talking about Jersey. I know I'm going to talk about it tonight. I'm probably end up talking about it by the end of this thing. But how's everybody doing? Did you guys watch the reunion? Tell me what you thought. Do you think that Lala is out of her mind? Do you think she's backtracking? Do you think that Sheena is in love with Tom Sandoval? I do. What's my name? Kristen Ring. Okay. Sorry, I got TikTok on here now, guys. That's why I have to. Okay, whatever, man. I guess it's activated. Okay, back to my notes. Back to you guys. I'm here. What did you guys think about tea? About high tea at 4:20 every day? I'm going to say hi to everybody, by the way. Hey, Kathy. My lipstick is bright. Hey, Kath. Hey, Mimir, my mod. I saw somebody else in here. Asleep, there are people here. But appreciate you guys for being here. How's Instagram looking over there, guys? Hey, guys, over there on Instagram. I'm not going to be able to see your comments until you come over onto the YouTube side. So, anyway, this is Reality of Kristen Ray. Whose side are you on? Not whose side are you on, but I am doing Jersey. I'm sorry, Vanderpump Rules. And if it's the first time you're listening, sorry, I'm a mess. I apologize. I'm usually all over the place, and I don't like this. I don't like this thing. I don't care though. We're gonna leave it like that, right? I look really bright. You know what I'm saying? Oh well, fuck it. Anyway, we're gonna talk about reality, Vanderpump Rules, and if this is who started you on podcast side, thank you for listening. And just to let you guys know, I'll be doing a show tonight with Pop Culture Green Room, Talking Jersey, and Vanderpump, and I will put the link out before I get off of here. And then you'll have a new episode on Saturday with Dallin talking about Jersey, and then Friday I'll know what we're gonna talk about. Maybe the Valley if I don't talk about it today. My mouth is dry. I need a drink. But yeah, I'm doing high tea every day at 4:20. I don't know. Mimir's idea is such a great idea, right? 4:20 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So I was only gonna jump on for like 10 minutes and do it, but it's turning out to be longer. But I'm not doing my hair and makeup every fucking day. This is all you get like 3 days a week. I mean, you guys know I look nothing like this without all this, and I won't be caught dead without it. But I did yesterday a little bit, but I had a filter on anyway. So, what did you guys think about Vanderpump? Do you guys think it's over? I think it's over. I mean, when by the time Ariana sees that or hears that the finale thing, I don't know. Like, if they do another season, what they can do, they can add like have the other people. I don't know. Like Joe's not that bad. I just don't know what the fuck happened. What's up with her? I feel like we could also like, hi, love Kathy. I love you so much. Me and Kathy have found each other again. Mimir, we found her. She came back to us. She used to watch me on Up and Adam. And I honestly, if I ever do merch, Kathy, that's what they're the sayings. I would have to put them on my merch because I didn't realize how much I do say them things. like right now, like I'm stuck on, are you out of your fucking mind? Like, because, oh my God, like, are these people out of their fucking minds? But I was liking my hair until I started watching myself. Anyway, enough about me. So make sure you like, comment, subscribe. If this is the replay crew, please comment. I never get any comments. I don't get that. Well, I get comments from you guys, but then I get so many views and I don't know. I guess people aren't commenting. TikTok. I wasn't really fucking with TikTok until somebody's like, dude, you need to like get your reels and like all that stuff. You guys noticed I started sharing reels and shorts and stuff. I didn't know I knew how to make them. But I'm making them, and hopefully that gets me more views, like for live views, you know what I mean? Because it's like crazy that I have these subscribers, and I don't know if maybe you guys aren't getting the subscribers. I mean, the notifications, but I mean, I don't know. So I guess everybody is going to be here. That's going to be here. Okay, cool. Okay, so where's my notes? I do have my notes. I feel like I was not okay with them going, when I heard what they said, thank you. Yeah, we're always Kathy. And like pot is what I need to like stay normal. But like imagine if I didn't smoke pot. I'm already a mess. Like I'm already like all over the place and I smoke pot all day. So imagine if I didn't. And the only problem is I'm not medicated either. I should be medicated for ADHD, but I refuse to do it anymore because I'll abuse it. We know that. We know why. Because Christy is being addict. So yeah, a few things. Yeah, like I told you, pop culture green room, all that's good. I'm glad that I'm doing that with her. So yeah, I'll be back at 4:20 to do high time, high tea. I'm already high already. Okay. Email, come on, man. Not working. Okay. Yeah. Sorry. Don't you love when you get something in the middle of a message, like in the middle of a live, somebody decides to send you a message and tell you something? I need to check it right now. Anyway, so I think with Vanderpump, I was okay with them going over to the Valley, but then I didn't understand what we were going to do with the Toms. And I know it's always 4:20 around here, right? 4:20 somewhere, which is true. I'll pull this back a little bit. Like I'm sorry, like I watch all their podcasters and people that go live, and they're like so on script and like so proper, and like most of them are anyway. And then you got me who can't even fucking get my shit together, right? It's like, and I don't have shit to do. I don't have kids. I didn't want them for a reason, like my whole mental health thing. Imagine if I had kids. I have cats, but I don't have kids. But anyway, it's just crazy. And like I really want to get like my stuff together, but it just never works. But yeah. Okay, sorry guys. It says I'm not. You guys, can somebody do me a favor? Go onto Instagram and see if I'm on. For some reason, my old one that I'm locked out of keeps popping up, and I'm having to put the screen key into both of them, and I can't see myself on Instagram right now. And I'm trying to talking to Instagram people, telling them that they have to let me either I'm locked out of it, or they need to let me into my other one. Like I'm not able to stream on it. I can't tell if I'm streaming on Instagram. Like there's nobody on there anyway. Like there's usually people watching, you know what I mean? But I can't tell, and I don't want to switch pages. Like I said, I could switch. Just somebody let me know if you see me on Instagram. I'm really aggravated. Like, okay, write that one through. Back to my notes. I'm aggravated. This is crazy. Why can't I? And it says I'm on Twitter, right? All right, I'm on Twitter. All right, guys, fuck this. I'm sorry, I'm cursing. I'm just aggravated. Like, what the hell? Like, see, I can't get off my name. I can't even tell if I'm on X. Sorry, you guys don't even look like my chat doesn't even look like it's moving actually. No, it says I'm live. All right, I am live. All right, hey guys. Oh, you are there. Okay. Are you thought to the reunion? All right. I don't know what's going on here. Screw it. So we'll start off the reunion back with fucking Lala, blah blah, who's still trying to convince Ariana, or whoever she's trying to convince, that Katie calling her and complaining about Ariana one time when she was probably aggravated about, like, what was going on at the sandwich shop. Like, what kind of friend are you? Do you really think you're going to fight? You're going to get something there? Like, you're going to make something happen there? So you have Katie saying, but that's not how you were saying it, and I just want you to be real, and like, you say one thing on the phone to me, yeah, because you're my friend, and I was venting to you, and I didn't want to lay my shit onto Ariana. Thank you. I love you. I love you guys so much. You know that, right? I get so literally when it comes to Mimir and like, especially in Catholic, like you guys realizing that you guys have been watching me for 3 years almost. I get so emotional. Oh my god, I never sent Dustin the link. Dustin, if you come in here, I'll give you the link. Yeah, that's what's going on. But so Lala, I don't know why the fuck she thinks that she has something with that. Like, I don't understand, like, what she was doing. So I guess when we hear Katie, like, I'm sitting there saying to Katie, like, Katie's like tripping over her words trying to explain it. And if I were her, I would just looked at Ariana and said I was aggravated. And like Ariana was probably like, if I were Ariana, I would have said, it's okay, Katie, or it's all right, Lala. Me and Katie had that talk. So, like, you know what I mean? Like, you didn't do shit. You just proved how disloyal you are. Like, first of all, by talking about a conversation that she had with you when she was a little upset and didn't want to upset me anymore. You know what I mean? So yeah, there's a lot of stuff that was going on with the sandwich shop. So yeah, it wasn't all Ariana's fault. And it was, of course, Katie was going to get aggravated at some point. We were even aggravated. But for your friend to sit there and like, and you don't want to bitch to your friend because she's going through a lot, obviously. And she's trying to like, thank you. It's all fake hair, right? But this is my favorite. By the way, this is my favorite hair that I have. This is my favorite hair. But it's all fake. My hair is actually really short. You can see my short hair. But thank you. I love it. Yeah. So that's what we start with, which is like, okay, well, that's kind of where we ended last time. And I'm just waiting for them. I wish they would literally play. Now, you mean to tell me, you don't think Ariana heard what she said? Like, do you think they heard about what she said? You know what I mean? At the end, like what her and Tom said. I don't know. Maybe she did or not. But anyway, we have Lala sitting there still. She's like, Lala, she keeps like standing up and tugging at her dress and saying that her dress was going up her poo-poo, like her coochie. And it's like, all right, girl, it's okay. You're great. Okay. It's like, whatever. Like, she kind of just jumps up like all the time. And I was like, if I were Katie, I would have been like, bitch, shut the fuck down. But like, I even fucking, Andy looks at Ariana and he's like, you're not upset that she said that too, Katie? I'd be like, no, I'm pissed off at Ariana. I'm pissed off at Lala for repeating what my best friend told her in confidence and about me. You know what I mean? Like, I'd be like, no, she's two-faced. Like, no, I'm not mad at Katie. I'm mad at Lala. She has no self-respect whatsoever. And if she's screwing Jesse Lally, even though Jesse was at friggin' Watch What Happens Live with his girlfriend, I still believe that something's going on with him and Lala. I really do. I don't know. But it's crazy because Sheena keeps adding in there. Like, Sheena kept jumping in and going, well, if you were upset, Ariana, that would be, or if you were upset, Katie, that would be like forgivable or something like that. And it's like, and then Lala, her excuse is like, no, I'm only doing this. I'm only saying it because, I don't understand it. Now, do you remember when Lala jumped down Katie's throat and said, it's not my job to make my life make sense to you? Now, Lala's sitting there going, it doesn't make sense to me. It just wasn't making sense. It wasn't adding up. Well, guess what, Lala? It's not her job to make her life make sense to you. Just like you fucking said. Remember? I wish Katie would have remembered at that moment. Because she kept saying, well, it just doesn't make sense. It just doesn't make sense. It's not her job to make her life. And honestly, I'm so tired of everything being put on fucking Ariana. Why is it on Ariana? For everything. It's on Ariana to move out. It's on Ariana for Tom when Tom should forgive her or when she should forgive Tom. It's on Ariana when her fucking friends or when her feelings should be fucking where she should live. It's just Lala trying to please people's fucking feelings. And I knew they were going to wait. I knew they were going to make us wait until the third fucking reunion or the third part to fucking see that part. And that's all I want to see. The entire show was the finale and probably the last two pieces of the reunion because the show fucking sucked because we already knew everything that was happening. And then other than that, we had nothing. Like, we knew everything, which kind of sucks because that's kind of happened. That's happening with Jersey, but in this case with Jersey, at least, it's good. I can laugh at Teresa, and I know what I know now. You know what I mean? Watching it, but it makes the season much easier. But again, they still had a moment like that. The finale was a moment, but the fact that we have to wait until episode 3 of the reunion, we didn't get it. How did we get out of this reunion? This part 2. What? Because we had Joe on there. I feel bad for what they did to Joe. Okay, but I don't even like fucking Andy jumping down Ariana's throat. It's not on Ariana. Hey, Q. If you guys don't know, Q has a channel. Please follow her channel. Please, somebody link her channel for me in there. And make sure you follow her. She doesn't do reality TV, but she does a lot of other cool shit. Batmobile, which I don't know if you're selling. Are you selling that? I know we get to that part, but anyway, these are my guys. And if you're new watching me, come to the live chat and talk. Nobody bites down your throat in my chats. If you disagree, I welcome opposing opinions because I don't always think I'm right. And even if I think I'm wrong, I ask you guys, like, am I wrong? Am I wrong? Am I fucking crazy? Am I wrong? Just saying. But like, nobody's going to bite your head off. So don't feel like you can't come talk in the chat. Because I have some people that be like, oh, I've been watching you and I just felt weird coming and talking in the chat. I'm like, why? They're not like me. And I'm not angry. I'm just me. I'm just Jersey. I feel bad. I kind of yelled at Dana this morning. I wasn't yelling. I was leaving Dana a voicemail about Kim D's live. And I was like, I'm not mad at you though. Jesus fucking Christ. I'm like, God damn it. I'm like, you know what, Dana, you're having a bad week. I'm really sorry. I'm Jersey. I can't expect everybody to take the way I am, like the way we are, not to heart. She's like, you're yelling at me. No, I wasn't. I wasn't yelling at you. I was yelling about you, about Kim D. I'm not going to say it out here. I can't say it out here. I don't want to fight with her. But just watch it. Please watch it. All right, I'm just going to bring it up now. And I don't know if she'll ever see this. And I don't know if Data's going to see this. I was okay with Kim talking to Teresa here and there. I was okay with her being friends with the user to get back on the show. I was okay with her using her to get back on the show, basically. I don't want her to get hurt by Teresa. I feel like, as much as I know, Kim knows, we all know a lot of stuff that obviously can't prove. But it's just like, they're not real friends. And it's like, these people are not real friends, okay? Teresa doesn't know how to be a real friend to anybody. She has an agenda. I don't know why. She doesn't like Tim Fessler. She definitely doesn't like fucking Jackie. So Kim D has now said she's good friends. She was defending Teresa yesterday. Then she said she was good friends with John and Rachel Fuda. Okay. Okay, cool. Awesome. Did you reach it? Well, guys, we got to get up to 500 subscribers for Q and DJ, please. Guys, if you guys are watching Replay Crew, please go over there. And then she's going to sell the Batmobile. It's her pride and joy, which I probably shouldn't let her do. Not that I could stop her. But anyway, real quick. Kim D says, and in the same breath, she says that she's going to get the timeline out of Brittany's crimes. Brittany, John Fuda's ex, the son, son's mother, that he doesn't need out here. It doesn't, the timeline of Brittany's crimes, I don't know what she's trying. She goes and says she was bad mouthing Brittany. If you're friends with Fuda and Rachel, you're not going to keep talking about Brittany because that is Jaden's mother. And it's embarrassing the things that she did. And you know what? Everybody's fucked up. I was just fucked up as her. And she said some things that she should have never fucking said that's never been out here. And I can't even about Brittany and what they used to do. And I'm like, wow, Kim, why? Brittany's done nothing to you. Brittany's not trying. Brittany was conned by Melissa's old news. Fuda and Rachel are fine with her. Let her be. Don't talk about her crimes. She wants to get up a timeline of all the things, bad things Brittany's done to prove that John didn't. I don't know what she's trying to prove, but it was really upsetting to me. And Kim, I don't know if you did it. You said you're going to release it today on your podcast. I'm asking you if you haven't done it, just not do that. That's so unnecessary. Nobody blames John. Like, I don't know what you're going to do. You're going to hurt Jaden is what you're going to do. And it doesn't matter what her timeline is. It doesn't fucking matter. And that just proves you're working for Teresa. Because Teresa's the one who wanted all her information out to hurt the Fudas. When it really all it's hurting is Jaden. And yeah, it's going to hurt John, but like, it's not going to hurt like it's going to hurt his son. Whether you like, I don't appreciate, like, listen, I'm not proud of my parent, my dad, my family, but like, I sure as fuck, you're not going to sit there and like talk about his stuff. Like, thank God my dad just killed. But I'm just like, I'll tell you myself what the deal is. But like, you're not going to sit there and drag up, like my family's information and like, you know what I mean? And for what? Like, it's crazy. Anyway, back to the boring ass guys. There's like nothing going on. Do you feel like that? I feel like nothing's going on. That means a shitstorm's coming. I couldn't even think of anything to talk about with high tea yesterday. There's always some shit to talk about, right? I'm tired of talking about, there's all Jersey stuff defending that. That comes out daily. But like, that's like, you can only talk about it so much. And then like, same thing with VPR. All right, I'll get to VPR in the Valley. Sorry. All right, sorry. Nothing really. It was the reunion. And like, so we started out with Katie and Lala, like I said, and naturally Katie's like, she's very blah 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 blah, but she's making good points. Like, she is literally just loyal to Ariana. That's it. Like, it has nothing to do with like, she's not mad at her. Like, they have the sandwich shop open. Obviously, partners get frustrated with each other. You should be able to have a friend, especially a mutual friend, that you can go to and say, oh, like, this is frustrating me. You know what I mean? Nobody knew how this last year was going to go. Nothing was promised that this was going to be another season. Nothing was promised that, scandal was going to happen. Nothing was promised that bitches were going to make any more money. And the fact that Lala sat there and goes, then was going to say this, something about her was nothing about her because there ain't shit, because I have a business and I have money invested and I have a child. You wouldn't have the money or the business without the show, without them ladies sitting right next to you. So don't act like your business fucking suffered. Your business didn't suffer. Something about her was suffering because they put money out into it. And it was like, it wasn't working out right away. So like, what was your fucking point there to say that they didn't have a fucking business? You have a business because of them, bitch. Sorry. I am going to call you bitch because you're a fucking bitch. You're a fucking bitch. That was a bitch move. It was a pussy move what you did, turn on Ariana. And sorry that I'm cursing, but that's what you watched. If you guys want to watch, you got to watch it on Peacock. It's so crazy. There's a lot of cursing. But anyway, moving on. So did you guys know that Sheena said that everybody on the cast has tried to hook up with her? I don't know how I feel about that. Because they start talking about Schwartz and Sheena. Who fucking cares? Who cares? Like, she had to, like, why would she have to even bring that? She brought that up because Sheena really does think that everything's about her. We have to talk about that. That's not about her. Not everybody you forgot Jax. Has Jax tried to hook up with you? Has Max tried to hook up with you? Not everybody on the cast. Like, that's so weird for her to say. And then again, like, why did she say that? It's just stupid. Especially when like you have all of them, like their girlfriends are sitting around you and your husband is right next to you, Brock, who's got a big fucking mouth, by the way. And he said something too about Katie. Like, he interjected again, and it's like, shut the fuck up, dude. Like, and then he tried to act like he didn't know that James and Kristen were together. He goes, what? What do you mean? It's like, dude, shut up. Sheena has a big fucking mouth. She don't miss anything. She told you the entire thing. She told you everything. But I don't know. I guess they go back to Lake Tahoe. I don't know why. I feel like we're just rehashing shit that I don't really want to talk about. Like, I don't know. Basically calling him a shit husband, calling Schwartz a shit husband. And like, I don't know. I don't even like to talk about this stupid part. I want to move on to Joe and yes, Max that she bought an Apple Watch for Max or the other one that was on the show. It was either Max or the other guy. And then she bought one of them a Penguin. She's so self-centered. She bought one of them a Penguin. See, and that's the thing. Like, the fact that Sheena has Lala, she's like one of those girls that can only have like one friend at a time or something. It's like, why are you because you have Lala, you're gonna dick over Ariana? Do you see what she does to her? Ariana does to her friends. Why would you trust her, Sheena? Like, if anything, Katie, not really Katie, but Ariana was your best friend and she was your supporter, and she's sitting there taking the hits when you're like, oh, well, you didn't tell me about they talked about all her accolades. You didn't tell me about Chicago, or you didn't tell me about Dancing with the Stars, and I had to find out. And she's like, she had to make up Adam, that's right. She had to make up a stupid fucking excuse, like there was a gag on her, whatever it was. It's like, Sheena, you're not owed shit. And thank God that she didn't tell you anything, because look at the way you fucking acted at the end. The fact that they acted like that, her and Lala had all that shit to say, their true feelings about how they feel about this whole stuff. Even Sheena agreeing with Tom, like, you're not a real friend, Sheena. And thank God she didn't fucking tell you shit. And thank God she wasn't close to you. And and you were supposedly there for her. She's not your best friend. You wanted to fuck Tom. It's obvious. You act like Tom cheated on you, and Lala, you hated this motherfucker last year. You fucking hated him. You said he was dangerous. So don't say you said, Ariana, that you wouldn't be friends with her anymore if she was friends with Tom. Well, remember what the fuck you guys, all you said last year too? Remember everything you guys said when you found out about it? And you're still fucking, you're going back on what you said. You're all friends with Tom again. You were never friends with him, Lala, and now you are. So don't talk about what everybody said when they were angry and in the moment. And Sheena fucking made that all about her. Like the entire thing was all she cared about was her, losing Ariana's friendship if she became friends with Tom again. But then she fucking said all that shit about her anyway. She's going to lose her friendship now anyway because she's just, yeah, she's just fucking, you can, like, I mean, it's obvious. She's on a band with all guys now. She's got her Gwen Stefani going on. So now she's not a let's get physical. You know what I mean? One of those like, let's get physical. Like Gold is Gold kind of let's get physical, or like, you know, Starship. Now she's like fucking Gwen Stefani, no doubt. It's like, pick a fucking lane, bitch. Like, you married Waterboy or whatever the hell his name is, Brock, who he's not. I can't believe I thought he was a Jason Momoa at this. In the very beginning, I thought she was with Jason Momoa. I was like, is that Jason Momoa? Jason Momoa? No. I'm like, damn, she would be with Jason Momoa. But, like, you know, her body's a wonderland, so maybe she would. What a world. Her body is a wonderland. Anyway, what are we going to talk about on High Take? Because I'm getting bored of this shit already. But anyway, I'm gonna I'll tell you, we'll talk about the Valley. I'm going to go through this still, but I don't know. They talk about Schwartz being a fucking kitsch slut or whatever, and revenge hookups. I guess Katie hooked up with Seconds, hooked up with Max again. Listen, she said she was going to run a train through Tom Tom. She warned everybody. So don't everybody be surprised that, oh my God, you're hooking up with Max again. Yeah, Max probably liked it. She probably liked it. You know what I mean? So yeah, they probably did fuck again. So what? It's not the same, Schwartz. You're not the same. You know why? Because she's currently fucking somebody that's your best friend, and you're not. So she's actually worse than you at this moment. Think about it. Katie's actually worse than Tom. Don't you think she's worse than Schwartz at this point? She's hooked up with Tori, right? He's only hooked up with Raquel and his girlfriend. And since he's broken up with Katie, Katie's hooked up with like 3 people. Am I wrong about that? Am I right or wrong? Yeah. So what the hell? Yeah, something's wrong with Brittany too. She did see a medical doctor. She has a lot going on. She had her gallstones out or gallbladder out because of drinking. She's not supposed to drink. She's actually really sick. And I actually agree with Jax, but I don't agree with the way he's going about it. I just agree with the fact that the way she's trying to, like, I don't know. He is kind of evil to her, like, but that's just how it's always been. So it's like watching it, you're like, I would be losing my mind. I would be like, and she like her, but like, I wouldn't just wake up and forgive him. But I guess that's why she's left him. And I'm actually starting to, I don't want to say that I believe their separation's real because they're still doing everything together. But that you just basically gave him the permission to go fuck who he wants. He's still in your life. You're still probably fucking him, Brittany, right? All you did was give him the permission to go do what he wants behind your back. You know what I'm saying? Well, in front of your face. So doing this whole we're separated but living together is letting the man go do what the fuck he wants. You don't really want to leave your husband. Just like Katie never really wanted to leave Schwartz because she had to for her own sanity, for her own heart. It wasn't fair. She wasn't being treated right as a wife, and it wasn't fair. So no, she's still in love with Tom. So yeah, she's going to get upset with people that hook up with him. And the same thing with like Brittany and Jax. Like, what was my point? Oh my God, I am so high. I forgot my point. Anyway, oh yeah, it would be weird, like, right? So like, Jax only now just has permission to go cheat on fucking Brittany. All he has to do is show up for the fucking stupid podcast and their stupid bar, and she's like, everything's good, everything's great, everything's good, everything's great. You're right. He's a narcissist. He just doesn't, and he doesn't know. And he's like a pick me, a wannabe. He always wants to be something else. He's always comparing himself to other people. And when you realize, like, even like the guys are like, this dude's a fucking troll. This dude's a fucking clown. Like, they're like, this guy's a clown. Come off our show. Like, this dude is not cool. Like, you had a serious fucking secret about somebody's wife in this group, and you think these guys are going to look at you and be friends with you? I mean, yeah, they've known you for a long time, but to call somebody an actual friend, that takes a lot. Friends don't come. Friends are different. That's a word. I mean, that's like a verb or an action, or it's an action, right? Like I always say, husband's an action. And so is the word friend, and so is the word fucking husband. And Jax is just Jax. He's just Jax. And that's a shame because he's literally a psycho. Like, I mean, I really, honestly, I can't really look. When somebody does, I wouldn't be around somebody that gets on my nerves as much as he is so mean to Brittany. She's his punching bag. I would have to get that person out of my life if I were Jax. I'd be like, you're getting on my fucking nerves. Get the fuck away from me. You make me angry. He gets angry almost every day. Jax, Jesse. Yeah, and Miami too. I think that Jax was bisexual back in the day. I heard that from Jesse. Said it a long time ago. I don't think it was Jesse. Somebody that used to model with him in Miami told the story on the show, and then somebody else talked about it. And did you hear that comment that fucking Sandoval made about hooking up with Sheena? Did you hear what he said? I don't know what. And then people laughed about that. I don't even want to repeat it. He said, somebody said, how was the sex with Sheena? Because I don't know. I woke up. Why am I whispering? I woke up with lockjaw, and then 2 weeks later, I shit out a condom. What the fuck does that mean? Why is that funny? What does that mean? Is that an inside joke? Somebody tell me if that's an inside joke. I don't get what's happening. I didn't get that at all. Like, oh, I do see you guys over here. Hey, guys. But, like, what the fuck? I was like, that's crazy to me. Like, you're a crazy pants, dude. What does that mean? Why was that funny? Can somebody tell me why that was funny? I didn't think that was funny. Anyway, so Joe comes out. And, again, I don't know why she's not doing her hair and makeup. I don't know what's happening. Because I really think that somebody needs to find out what her deal was. There's this thing that they talk about that nobody wants to talk about that she did that made like him not want to be with her, and I don't understand what that thing is, and like what happened. You know what I mean? Like, what is it? And then why aren't you talking about it? It might explain some things. You know what I mean? Like, it might explain some stuff, but yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I don't understand what's happening. Like, so she's not gonna, like, they just embarrass her is what it is. It's basically she's embarrassing herself, and I feel bad that they like even put her in this position, bring her out there, and they were all talking about how much she was being dismissed about like her relationship with him, and it's like, why are you guys doing that? Like, why are you guys literally embarrassing this poor girl? And then like you have this like session where like Katie's trying to apologize, and I don't know. I mean, Katie tried to apologize, but what does she really have to apologize for? You made it clear that you were not friends with her, right? So like, why do you even like? Why does it matter to you whether she accepts your apology or whatever? I don't know. Like, it just, I don't know. She apologized to her. She really didn't fucking have to. You hooked up with her boyfriend or ex-husband. I'm sorry, ex-husband, and then you act like it's like, oh, you know, I didn't owe you anything. Well, then what the fuck are you talking about then? What are you worried about? What do you care what I say then? Like, then I should be mad at you and you should be fucking like kissing my fucking ass or something. You know what I mean? But that was the whole thing. And then Allie, I believe, is in love with James, right? I do believe she wants to not get married, but I don't think she wants to have kids. And I don't want to have kids either. And I for a lot of reasons, but I didn't have the urge. It's not that, and everybody's like, oh, that's a shame. And you're so strong for making that decision because of your mental health. I didn't want them anyway. Like, I don't have the urge to want them either. You know what I mean? My kids are my plants and my cats and my bird, my animals, you know, my plants and my cats, and they're my children. No doubt. Like, so venereal, yeah, like, honestly, yeah. He is very abusive to her. He really is abusive to her. I can't deny it. But yeah, but anyway, so I felt bad. Like, Allie, Jack, I listen, I would probably get engaged to DJ James Kennedy. I'm going to see him this weekend, actually. So I invited that chick that was on, Erica. I want to touch base with her. Me, her, and Renee, my friend Renee. You guys know Renee for sure. I'm pretty positive that we are all going together at my shore. We're going to be at my shore house, and we're going to go see DJ James Kennedy at the premier Atlantic City premier nightclub, I guess it's called. I don't go to nightclubs. Haven't been to one in a long time. The tickets were upgraded, so they were upgraded. It was like, I don't know, it was $200 day passes or something I got. So thank you, James Kennedy. Hopefully I get to meet him and Allie. And I want Allie to do my cards or my tarot reading or something. He goes, Allie will be there. I can't do an accent, but I'm old. I was like, I'm old, dude. I'm like 46. Just coming to hang out with you because I love your I do dance. I do, like, if you listen to James's sets, I dance to his music. And I don't mean like pole dance, like I dance. So like I will be dancing. I do get a really good mood. It puts me in a good mood. So well, I agree, Mimir, and I think he needs to show years of sobriety. So that's what it is. I agree. And I don't think she wants to say that, and that's fine. Kristen said enough shit about him. It's not Kristen said enough. So I just feel like at this point, I don't know. I think that she would be stupid to leave him. Like, I don't think that she can make it on her own without him. And he does have a dark side, and that's why he's not drinking, and that's why he's working on his issues. And that's why she's not going to marry him right away. But so everybody has a dark side. I mean, not everybody, but I mean, most people sitting on that couch have a dark side when they're drinking or when they're like doing other things. I have a huge dark side. So, but you wouldn't tell George, you know what I mean? Like, no, you guys wouldn't say to George, well, maybe you might. I mean, I told him not to marry me, but like my dark side is in the past. And I don't mean dark side like where I hurt people. It's like I have a temper and I'm reactive and I'm not abusive. I mentally am. I was very mentally abusive to, I don't want to say my friends, but like in a relationship, the person I never talked about the person I was with before George, but like since I was 15, that guy was an abusive narcissist. Okay. My life, like, it's like Vanessa was like living the Sopranos and I'm living Sons of Anarchy. You know what I mean? But somebody, anyway, but like, so I get, and I was reactive back to that person because he was abusive to me. So, you know what I mean? So James and Kristen were very abusive together and we only saw Kristen hit him. So yeah, and I've never seen him get reactive, not sober. I've not seen James. He gets upset, but guess what? He says that he speaks the truth. Like he told Sandoval, eat a dick. Yeah, Sandoval, eat a fucking dick. Because what are you talking about, you attempted dog murderer? Okay. And then again, Joe, bringing Joe out there. He did breadcrumb her. I don't know what she did. I want to find out. I'm going to go back to maybe she's on drugs. And again, I am not going to fault her for that. But I hope that she gets help. And if I were Schwartz, I would not be with her because he had to deal with that with his brother. I don't know about his dad, but at least his brother. I do believe his dad is now sober, but he grew up with an alcoholic dad, just like I did. And I fight to keep my best friend sober. I can't even do that. So it's like, you don't want to have another alcoholic that you love in your life, or an alcoholic or an addict that you love in your life, because it's just, I suffer until the day I lose Maureen, my best friend, I will suffer because I'm constantly worried about her dying. And it's pretty much, it could happen at any time. But I've been dealing with that. I've literally been dealing with it my entire life. So yeah, I know about dark sides. Okay, well, James has worked hard. Yeah, fuck them two bitches too. Why are they even like? First of all, Freddie Hellenkamp, man, you are Jackie. You are just like Jackie. You are the Jackie of the West Coast. Freddie Hellenkamp is the Jackie of West Coast. Okay, and Schwartz did breadcrumb her again. Why would they lie? Because I don't know why. Because they lie a lot. Teddy lies a lot. Teddy's like, oh, I was there. Yeah, that happened, Kyle. Yeah, like Teddy. Just because people tell you things, Kyle tells you stuff, doesn't make it true. And you're not going to lie and say, Teddy's always like, oh, I was there. Yeah, that's true. But shut the fuck up. And if it was true, mind your business. Mind your business. Why is your daughter not talking to you, Tamrat? How about that? Anyway, he's worked really hard to stay sober. Yeah, exactly. I admire him too. It's really fucking hard. You know how hard it is to stay sober? Extremely hard. I'm 46 and I struggle. Like, I can't. I need to have weed all the time. And like, I don't need to tell you my issues, but like, you guys are obviously, like my past, but like, I struggle every day to stay fucking sober and with mental illness, because I refuse to over medicate myself or medicate myself at all. I'm struggling getting off of Suboxone after been on it since 2007, guys. Yeah. So it's hard to stay sober. And then, and Bravo is not the place. It really isn't. But you can tell there's, like I said, there's multiple casts and multiple franchises, multiple shows on Bravo with multiple cast members that are either getting sober, staying sober, becoming sober on the show. And it's like, it can happen. It's not impossible. So if you have that issue, then you just don't, but I don't think he has an alcoholic problem with alcohol. where he would have to get off the show. I just feel like it's good that Joe or that Allie's not going to drink around him. But I'm also glad to hear that Hippie. It makes me so happy to know that Graham and Hippie, or Graham and Hippie, Graham Hippie, whatever. I'm going to call him Graham Hippie. That Graham Hippie is with Kitty Cat and Banks. Is it Banks? Mr. Banks? Her cats. That makes me so happy. Like, that's literally like your children, your stepchildren getting along, you know? Like, I have so many stepbrothers and stepsisters, halves and steps, and we're a huge family. And I remember like the day that my dad was like, you know, when me and my sisters all were like getting along, and my dad would be like, I love this, you know. It's really nice when everybody's getting along. But unfortunately this is New Jersey, that never lasts. Sorry, pillows. But yeah. So we get like, I mean, I don't know, we get through that part. We get through James, Allie, which I believe that James is going to be the number one guy in the group. And if they're going to keep Vanderpump, they're going to keep James and Allie. I'm thinking they might even hire Joe. They're going to keep maybe one more. I think they're going to have one more season. And do you guys think they're going to have one more season? I don't know. We have another reunion to get through, another part to get through. And that's going to be when Ariana is going to pretend to hear for the first time. I don't think it'll be the first time she hears it. I think that people probably told her what was said. So I'm kind of confused at, I don't know. Does she know? I don't think she knows, right? But that's going to be next week, I guess. And I don't understand what we talk about the whole dog murderer thing, right? So the whole dog murderer thing. Well, first of all, with Joe, again, Katie doesn't have to, I don't know, get rid of Schwartz or feel any type of way that you say she has to feel about Schwartz. And she doesn't have to be your friend. She never was your friend. Get over it. You're not going to be with him. I don't know what happened. I think you could be on the show next year if you just chill out. And I don't know. There can be another Vanderpump, one more Vanderpump, I think. But I don't know about transitioning to the Valley now. We're going to talk about the Valley in a minute. But the way that they acted, that's not going to fly over there, you know? And I don't like the fact that Brittany goes, I was talking about Ariana. Oh, well, you should have her come over to the Valley, and she'll pull that shit there. Brittany, what are you talking? What shit there? Getting cheated on, Brittany? Why? I'm confused. Nobody over there is. You're not a badass bitch. Okay, what are you gonna do? Ariana's gonna what? I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. I still don't know what you meant by that. It was something that like Lala said in the after show last week. She said, yeah, Ariana just thinks. And then Brittany goes, yeah, we'll tell her to try that shit over the Valley. What? Oh, golly. Are you going to do golly? Oh, my God. Golly, guys. This fucking bitch said golly 4 fucking times last night. Anyway, so poor Ariana. We still have another fucking boring ass reunion. Look, I don't want toxicity, but I don't want two-faced bitches either. But, I mean, what are we going to do? The show must go on. So I don't know, transition into the Valley or make it all one big show. What time is it? Guys, at 1:30, I gotta get off of here. Yeah. So the Valley, we have Jesse, who just got off of his retreat. He went to a Louis type retreat, allegedly, apparently. And yeah, so he comes back. He does look like a different person. And but Michelle you know that it's over. And we know now that it's over because, I mean, they talk about it and he was on Watch What Happens Live. So, but it was over before we even filmed. But I guess he had hope. I think he said he thought that they were actually going to like work things out. So I'm just looking at this. Oh my goodness. Let me back to the attempted dog murder thing. Tom Sandoval, his whole excuse, I don't know what was going on with Maya. I don't know why she wasn't allowed. I guess she wasn't allowed in Ariana's room. I don't know who was watching her. Who was watching her for those 13 hours. That's whose fault it is. I don't want to talk about Anne ever again. It's not everybody's favorite person, Andy. She's a fucking whack job. Dorkable. She's one of those redorkable people. She's adorkable. With her, like, you know, cropped up fucking mom pants and her cute little LA shirt. Like, oh, her little LA style. She's just stupid. I don't like her. Don't start a podcast. Like, I mean, start a podcast if you want, but don't start one based on your time with Tom Sandoval. What, your 5 minutes with him? I'm going to drink this in a cup. Sorry. Your 5 minutes with him? And Rachel Raquel. Like I said, let me just end this one with you because, like I said this before, you went crazy and listened to some whack job named Bethany, some wookie dukes, some wacky whacks tweaker named Bethany, who talks faster than me, who promised you and sold you a fucking pot of gold, and the gold was fake. Because once you got there, you're like, oh, I'm on episode 10. Nobody cares what the fuck you have. After this season's aired, Raquel, you are a fucking has-been. You might as well go away. You're not going to get back on reality TV. You're not going to be back in everybody's good graces over here. These people are not friends with you any longer. We don't really, you had your chance. Your mental health was not your first priority. Your first priority was money. I don't know what you learned in therapy, but you talked yourself out of it in your podcast where you talk like this. I tried to humanize you. I tried to make everybody feel bad for you. I can't feel bad for you. I think that your lawsuit's bullshit. I think you're bullshit. And I think that you're very misguided, and you should be like, you should have a handler. You shouldn't be allowed out in public. There are certain people I believe should not be allowed to make life like adult decisions and be out on their own. And Rachel Raquel's one of them. She's like a game of Simon Says. Her and Teresa Giudice. Teresa Giudice is the dumbest I've ever seen her. She's the like, where did your brain go? Is he poisoning you? It's like blink once, yes, or like, or Teresa, stop eating the food he prepares for you. Like, I'll try to get through the valley. I'm gonna have to talk about Teresa. I'm gonna have to talk about it later. All right, I don't want to get into this again. Krista, calm down. Okay, back to the valley. I was on a roll. What was I talking about? I don't know. What was I talking about? Jesus Christ. Oh my God. Anyway, the valley. Dude, am I really that high? And I'm not really that high, but am I really that like stupid that I lose my train of thought? I completely am blanked out about what I was just saying. That keeps happening to me. Man, I'm old. I'm going through menopause, by the way. Menopause. That's why I got fat. That's why I got fat arms. I was not fat last year. I have had almost the same, but I got heavy right after rehab and I gained 100 fucking pounds, and I was 224, and then I literally lost it. I went back to my normal weight, which I was when I was a stripper back in the day. And you guys saw I have a stripper pole. It's in the other room. I might put it back here. I'm not sure, but I was still the same size as I was back then, and that was when I was like 18, 19, 20, right? So like I thought I could like do the pole moves and everything like I do, and I dance, blah, 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 you know. And I can't do it anymore. I'm like hanging on for dear life. Yeah. So like I either need to like you guys need to all get a pole so we can have dance class. Because I could teach you guys like where it's good for your like it's good exercise. If you guys want to learn pole work, like I will teach you through the thing. Like, and but you guys, the poles are like $100. And if I have the money, I would literally, if anybody wants to do that, I would teach you guys. And it's not hard either, but it's really good exercise, and you're like really banging in your arms and everything. And like I said, it's kind of fun. Anyway. See, if I was medicated, I'd be able to stick to like a whole, I would finish one thing before I start another. And this is what happens when I'm home too. Like I don't always like my brain is like what's in my head is going faster than what comes out of my mouth. So I can never catch up. Like my brain's always going faster than my mouth is. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I think I look. And I don't know what it is. They say ADHD, they say OCD, they've called me bipolar, manic, BPD. I've been diagnosed with like a lot of stuff. Is that crazy? BPD, which is borderline personality disorder, schizoaffective, bipolar 2, manic, mania, and anxiety. Oh, and ADHD and OCD. Right? And I'm supposed to be on gabapentin, Adderall, guanfacine, Suboxone. Like, nah, motherfucker. Like, literally, I take gabapentin, that's it. And then I'd rather, I don't take Adderall. If I take my Adderall, then I won't, I would be less all over the place. But the valley. Okay. I really believe that Lala is fucking Jesse Lally. I know that his girlfriend was on Watch What Happens Live, but when he came back, that's right. He came back from the ayahuasca thing. He did ayahuasca. Yes, I've thought about doing it. Yes, I thought about it for my mental health. I thought about it to reprogram my brain. Like, I'm already into spirituality anyway. I've already had an NDE. I've already been to the other side. I don't remember, but I know what it's like to be out of my body. I have astral traveled when I was younger. It hasn't happened to me, like, except for, 2012. So I really think that ayahuasca or like something like that might actually help me. But then I also like myself. Like, I also like the way I know that I suffer like mentally with like, I'm very sensitive. So I get hurt a lot harder than a lot of people. And things really, really bother me when I can't do anything about it. And when I can't control, I need chaos. I can control chaos, right? But when there's nothing going on, I can't control that. And then I make something up in my head for something to happen. You know what I mean? I need to always think it. So when I can't control it, that's what makes me upset. And that's why I have the reactions that I have. And that's why I seem angry all the time, but I'm really not angry. Somebody said the other day, could you imagine being that angry at a celebrity about me? I'm like, motherfucker, I ain't angry. I literally conquered anger 10 years ago in prison. Okay. What is that? EDMR. Is that the Kristen? And yeah, he's a weirdo. He's a plat. He's definitely a fucking plat. He's the lost plat boy. I'm telling you. Or he's like Ethan Platt's twin brother. Luke is a freaking weirdo. And Kristen's walking around with moo-moos. Why is Kristen walking around with moo-moos? Okay, so they're on the trip. I forgot. There was a lot that happened. Okay. So we're at the Big Bear trip. Ayahuasca he really did. Mimir, I'm telling you. But I don't think he was back to the old Jesse. I just feel like he was still processing everything. The grandfather peyote will work. I've never had peyote before. You're gonna have to talk to me about that. I've never done shrooms or anything like that. I've never done mushrooms. I did acid once in high school, my senior year, and it was so much fun. But it was like that was it. It was my graduation party. I just did all the other drugs. But I would be interested if I could have, like, I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. But anyway, so that's the Big Bear trip. I think that Janet, I feel like I'm not missing Kristen at all. But you know what? Jax is the one who did start this shit. Jax brought it up on camera first at that restaurant with Kristen in the very beginning. I don't know why Kristen is allowing this to be her fault. Because she tried to leave that dinner and she didn't want to say shit about Michelle until she screamed it in the hallway when the producers were up her fucking asshole. So Kristen got screwed. As much as I can't stand her, she got screwed because I don't think she woke up and with the next day after screwing, having a one night stand with that Pat Platt boy over there. But how does it? You got to tell me about it later. Like how it works. Like tell me later how it works. So I'm gonna be able to, I can't read and follow directions. But thank you for letting me know. Oh yeah, I don't know this. So do you think that she literally had sex with this guy and then woke up and said that's the guy I want to marry and have my baby with? Like, no, they had that conversation last week with that lady, that like therapist lady that said, you guys are not, or the guy, I'm sorry, you guys are not ready to have a baby. Like, you don't have a support system here. You guys aren't married. You don't know where you're going to live. And he has a weed farm over here in 5 states away. Your family is 10 states away. And you apparently can't keep friends around. So having a baby right now with a bunch of other people, just because either they're having babies or they're not having babies, I don't know. But it's not a reason for you to have a baby. And you're walking around in a moo-moo, Kristen. Why are you walking around in a moo-moo? You're not pregnant. It's weird. She had a moo-moo on twice. You guys know what a moo-moo is? It's a moo-moo. Anyway, so back to Big Bear. And what the fuck, Zach? You literally posted something saying, oh, black screen, I'm in Big Bear. What does that do? Are you trying to scare them? Like, what does that mean? Like, it's just, again, proof that maybe you shouldn't have been on the trip at all. Like, you're being weird, dude. You're being a little, like, fucking brat about it. And, like, I honestly did not miss those two at all. And I honestly I don't really know why Jasmine's there either. Jasmine is Brittany's friend, I guess. But the group, I'm obsessed with Naya and Danny and Jesse and Michelle. I'm just upset they're not together. And Jax with them. Oh my God. And then Janet and Jason. I love Janet and Jason. We don't need, like, I wish, or maybe if Melissa was there with Jasmine, Melissa's girlfriend, her girlfriend. But like, she's too into the stuff with like everybody else. She's too into everybody else's business. Like, we don't know anything about her own. So basically, Jax, so they go on like a day trip somewhere to like a beach. And I don't remember if Brittany drank, but she's also, all right, I remember this when he was bringing it up last week. She had something happen where she was so, like, the way how sick she gets from drinking. It has something to do with her gallbladder. And she knows that she cannot drink it. They told her to stop drinking, period. To not drink ever again. So yeah, I actually, the way he's going about it, no, fuck you. Like, no. That's what you guys see. Like, do you see that, Jax? That's the Jax Taylor I'm talking about. As much as I think that Brittany, he needs to hear this shit, it has to be said behind closed doors. Not only the fact that he's doing coke and he's drinking, but he's not acting like he's not getting sick. he's not able to, like, he's not so sick that he can't take care of the child. Because that's the thing. Why do you have another baby with some dude who's not having sex with you, who is telling you I'm not ready to have a baby, telling his friends he's not ready to have the baby, that he just can't do this. So, like, I don't know. So hopefully you're over the fact that you want to have another baby with him, because, you guys are acting separated, but you're really not, because you're still filming together. You're still doing a podcast together. He never and he didn't leave her the house, which is so weird. And did you hear him? Oh my God, I'm sorry, you guys probably didn't hear him unless you watch it. At the end of this show, he goes, "Me and Brittany would never get a divorce. Separation is not a." He's like, "We're so against it. We would never do it." He's like literally, like, basically saying Jesse's a piece of shit. And he's like, my marriage isn't on the rocks. Well, first he says it is, and then he says it's not. And he goes, "Me and Brittany would never get separated. We don't believe in that." He's such a fucking lying hypocrite. Do you see what I mean? He says this shit, but he doesn't know. He's like, "What are you talking about?" Because then you did get separated and divorced like a month later. So it's like, what are you saying? You don't even know what you're saying half the time. It's like so crazy. I'm like, this is what I mean, Jax. And it's like, then you have Danny and like Jesse, when they find out this. So he approaches Michelle after he screams at Brittany and makes her look stupid, and then talks shit on her in front of everybody, calling her an alcoholic. She's an alcoholic. You don't understand. And basically, they're all sticking up for her, and she's listening in the other room. So she screams at him. This is like when he was literally on the video, or I'm sorry, on the recording, calling her fat and he'll never marry her. He's not into her anymore. Like, talking so much shit on her to Faith. And then, like, here he is again. Here he is again. I told you, when Jax is up, he shits on Brittany. He does not have respect for her. He would not be with her. He doesn't want to be with her. He wants to be with somebody hotter and prettier. She still has her mouth going on. She still has a sad-faced emoji. He shits on her. When he's doing well, he shits on Brittany. And then when he's not doing well, oh my God, I need my wife. Like, you know what I mean? She's everything in the world to him. I'm married now. And our life, we don't need this show anymore. Our life's in a different direction. This is what he said when they got fired. Our lives are going in a different direction. Oh, she was good friends. So yeah, like, I know that Janet, see, like, I wouldn't be mad with all of them going to the Valley, but I just don't want Sheena and Lala. And I thought Sheena and Lala were a perfect, like, crossover, but not after what they did to Ariana. Because then it's like, those people, if you're gonna be friends with Janet, yeah, but like, you're not gonna do that to Nia. You're not gonna do that with Michelle, and you're not gonna do it with, like, Janet. You're not gonna act like that. Like, Ariana is the one who deserves to be on the show, not you guys. She carried the show. She got reality show star of the year, and people started to recognize her. So what? You guys are just jealous. Like, she's the highest she's ever been. And it was the lowest point of her life, with, like, the most best support ever. Like, the entire world supported her. So, like, everybody's mad. And it's not on Ariana. I know I'm going back for it. It's not on Ariana to fucking literally make Sheena feel good. Why is it fucking on Ariana to do everything? She is the victim. It's not on her to fucking do anything. She doesn't have to forgive a motherfucker. She don't got to talk to no motherfuckers. She don't have to fucking like you. She don't have to owe you another fucking excuse. She can mourn any way she fucking feels like it. She don't have to forgive anybody. You know what I mean? Like, this fucking show, the fact that these producers, oh, Ariana, don't do that. Why? What the fuck are you going to do? You going to fire her? Why would you do that? Then we won't watch it anymore. You realize that you're mad because the world loves Ariana. The world is the one who keeps you going. So the showrunners are not the ones who fucking, they think they keep the show going, but they fucked up. They fumbled this one big time. We didn't want to see Tom Sandoval lie to Ariana's face. I'm sorry. It didn't mean shit. We saw how it didn't mean shit. Because, like I said, the second they walked out, they showed their true colors. But that shit's not going to fly over on the Valley. That friendship bullshit ain't going to fly over there. Hey, hey, Joseph. Thank you for stopping over. Go to, in my opinion. Thank you for supporting me. There's a YouTube video. In my opinion, she's really good with money. It's, in my opinion, YouTube channel. She's like, helps you with that kind of stuff. Like, she's really, really good with, like, all that stuff. I went to her to help me get all the financing for my house, and she lives in a different state, so she knows all the kinds of programs and stuff like that. So anything you have to do with that, awesome. I'm trying to replay the show. I'm doing it. Aw, like, subscribe, guys. Love you so much. Joseph, I'm telling you, thank you for popping in. I tell the story every time I see his name. I had issues with my dad, and then I saw how much of a great dad that Joseph was, and he was going through his issues with his kids. And I was like, man, I wonder if my dad actually really feels that way, and instead of the way I perceive him to feel. But anyway, makes me cry. But Joseph, love you. Thank you for showing up and popping in. And anything to do with money or something. Was it money? Part hair, right? Maybe I read that wrong. I don't know. Money or anything like that. I thought that said finances. Fiance. Oh, I don't want to kill you. I hope she doesn't kill you. Part hair. Krista. I'm so dumb. Joseph. Q, you might be able to help out with that. Anyway. I can't read. I'm so dumb. Anyway, Joseph, thanks for showing up. So yeah, to the Valley. I don't want them to go over there. I love Michelle. I don't care what people say. I love Michelle. She was checked out. I feel bad. Jesse knows it. He said it all on Watch What Happens Live. He said, I knew my marriage was over. And he said he cried watching the season back because he could see how much she really wasn't into him. And they just had a birthday party for their daughter when they were all four of them were there, the girlfriend, the boyfriend, Michelle and Jesse. So let's not make a big deal out of it because they're fine. So I would love to see what's going on with Lala. I'm going to have to call Dana out on this one. Dana Wilkie's the one that brought this up. I don't know where she got that from. Everything she says, honestly, Dana's never said something that didn't come true or wasn't true. And whether she had like receipts or not, she actually would never say something like that unless she actually heard that. I know. I'm like, what? I am so lost. Funny hair. Oh man, Krista. Wow. I don't know what I'm doing. Can somebody tell me? Okay, real quick. So on Instagram, every time I share, I've made like I don't know 40 reels or something. I'm not monetized on there, but I guess I could be if I wanted to. I'm getting these thingies, strike thingies. They're telling me that they don't like with Q. I thought that he was trying to part hair. And then maybe he's looking for a funny hair, but I don't know. I'm lost. Something about hair now. I thought he said finances. And then I thought maybe you could help because I know you like do braids and stuff and Rose. I'm so confused, but maybe he wasn't even talking about that. I don't know. But yeah, ask Joseph, I guess, because I'm stupid. Yeah, so the Valley. We know that he's checked out. Listen, I wish they would stay together, but they're obviously moved on. I don't want to see him with Lala. I don't remember ever Lala being like, I don't like her in a relationship. Because I actually was just with that dude. I don't know. I mean, is she going to be a great mom? Is she having sex with a baby in her belly? Maybe he's the dad. No, I'm just kidding. The ayahuasca thing, I do think it worked. I just think he has his moments. I think that he was in the middle of a lot of seeing his wife checked out of it. Like they're on vacation. They didn't even have, or in this place they went bigger. They didn't even have sex while they were there. So he was watching his marriage crumble in front of his face. And then he finds out towards the end of the show, or Michelle tells him, Jax brought this up. Jax is the one who brought it up to Kristen to begin with. Kristen never, ever heard the rumor. She said, I don't know what you're talking about, Jax. But he said it on camera. So Kristen's like, what the fuck, Jax? So then later on, Jax is like, oh, Kristen told me this. And Kristen never told him that. I could see it, but not see it lasting because they're both they're too much alike, you know? They're too hard. You know what I'm saying? Like they would kill each other. I could see them killing each other. They're too much alike. Don't you think? But that would be her segueing over there. And I don't like Brock either. I don't like, I want him to, I don't like seeing that Mother's Day thing. I'm glad that he's a great dad this summer, but his kids, I feel so horrible. I don't even call them kids. I think they're old enough now. I think they're like old enough to not be called kids. I think they might be old enough to like, maybe almost 18, maybe. He's been here 10 years. So his kids were at least 5 and 6 when he left. So his kids were like in their teens or something. And he was 19, he said, when he became a dad, and he's almost 40. So wow. Jeez. Yeah. And then you know what? Ellie's 28. She could DJ James said she'd wait forever, but he'll wait forever for her. I really do like them together. And I do hope that I get to meet her this weekend and him too. That'll make me really excited. I'm so excited. Even though by the time the day gets here, you guys know how I am. I'll be like, my fucking basket case. I mean, I'm already there. Just like we're staying at we're gonna be at my parents' house, which is way closer to AC than where I am. So what could go wrong? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. I'm gonna go have a good time. Krista, like I'm so crazy. I get so anxious about being out, especially Bravo events. And it's not a Bravo event. but an event with Bravo people, because I don't know. I don't think Bravo people will be there. They're not filming or anything, but like, I don't know. I don't know how to act. I don't like to be rejected. I don't even want to ask for like a picture. Guys, I've met so many people, and I don't have any pictures of me with anybody except for Adam and Jason, and like Zach. And then I think a couple of people got pictures taken with me when I was on Adam's tour, but I don't remember who they were. I see their names sometimes, but they don't follow me anymore. But anyway, so I said I wasn't going to talk about. Did I talk about everything with the Valley? Guys, I wish I could just really do a fucking whole episode where my brain just stayed in one spot, or I could stay focused, because I feel like I like just sabotaging myself. Yeah. Well, I'm doing a live. Let me see. I think it's 7:30 with. Let me get the link for you guys. So it's a pop culture agreement. Actually, I'm getting my tarot cards read too. So she did a live last week about tarot. Her friend Stephanie was on there and she did tarot readings. Remember, she did it for the we're doing Jersey. So let me get the link for that for Pop Culture Green Room, because I'll be on there live at 7:30. I'm gonna do high tea at 4:20. Why am I forgetting the time? Yeah, and I like. There's no. What else can like, guys? Can guests do me a favor? If anybody feels like it, will you guys like send me tea in the DMs? Tell me what is going on. Is there anything going on? Like, I feel like there's nothing really going on. That's nothing new anyway. Like, there's nothing new happening, and it's like kind of annoying. But maybe there is. I'm just not. I don't know. Fucking the Jersey's pissing me off. We've already talked about it once yesterday and Monday. Yeah, and I'll be back at 4:20, and then tomorrow's Thursday, 4:20. You know, and then Friday. What am I gonna talk about Friday? Jersey? I mean, I could go through the episode, and then I'm sure a new episode of our podcast will come out too Saturday. So make sure. Oh, guys, I do see I'm getting ratings and stuff and good reviews on Apple and Spotify. I mean, I'm only at like 5 ratings, but like anybody that's listening, please go rate me 5 stars. I don't want my 5-star rating to go down. I know I don't have many of them, but like that would be really cool. And I don't really think I deserve 5 stars, but like it'd be amazing if people did actually hear me and they're like, oh, she is pretty cool. You know, it's only been 3 years. You know, but anyway, so I'm not busy. It's just busy doing this. But like that's the thing. Like on Monday, like I don't really do anything. So it's like I should be able to just pop on at 4:20 every day and show my face. And I'm doing the reels, and I'm stuck because my niece doesn't want to do them anymore. So I learned how to do TikTok, not TikTok, but StreamYard does them for me. I didn't realize that, guys. StreamYard does them for me. I didn't know that. Oh, I didn't know that all this time. And I probably, so I'm going to be trying to like put my face out there a little bit more, because the numbers don't make sense to me. I have good numbers. It's just my live streams. Like they want me to get my live stream views up. And it's like, hey, Wes over here on Instagram is over at Salty Podcasts. I can't talk. Salty House Podcast. Dallon's friend Wes, which I love. And he's like travels all over the place. I want to get him on a show to talk on one of our shows to talk about Jersey when we talk about the house husbands, because I always see his house husband over there on Instagram. Please follow him, guys. And podcast called Reality Stars, follow them also. Everybody over here on Instagram, please follow everybody that's following me right now. I'm watching. Summer House. I have to watch. I mean, yeah, I have to. You know what? On Friday I'll do that, because I know I think the last one's coming up, right? Because I haven't got caught up on that, because I stopped doing Mondays because I want to be out the pool. But it's 90 fucking degrees here, guys. I'm sitting in the only room with air conditioning right now. So, oh God, I'm going to try to go live at 4:20. I'm going to do 4:20. Maybe I just won't do it live though. Maybe I'll just do a video before that, put it out, because I get too caught up talking to everyone, and then I'm really not trying to do a whole lot. You know what I mean? But I also don't even know, like, there is tea of the day, but it's like Jersey's the most interesting thing right now. And it's just me literally just repeating the receipts and like kind of debunking all the shit that's happening and like laughing at Teresa's face. But I feel like I'm constantly fucking like doing that. I'm constantly saying the same thing. She's so just, I don't want to talk about it again. I'm almost kind of tired of talking about Jersey already. Oh, I thought I was going to get the link. That's right. See how my brain works. Let me get the link. And Vanderpump is going to be over. Oh my God. Oh my God, what is coming on? What's replacing Vanderpump, y'all? What is replacing Vanderpump? Please tell me Southern Charm. I really hope it's Southern Charm. I don't think it's Southern Charm. Did you hear what happened with Catherine? I'll read that for you guys in a second. I read it to you yesterday on Southern Tea. Southern Tea. High tea. Do you understand when I'm not talking to you guys, I actually can speak. Not like I don't know what happens. I guess maybe because I have so much to say, I trip over my words. What was I doing? Oh, getting the link. Krista. And I don't want it to be me. Is it me that why nobody like sometimes I have a million people watching, sometimes I have like no people watching. It's like I feel like people watching, they're like, oh, this girl's annoying. Pop culture. Okay. All right, here's the link. Hold on. She sent it to me. Message. Oh, she didn't make it. Maybe she didn't make it yet. Oh wait, I'm on the wrong channel. But what is coming on now? Like that's gonna be over too. I know Summer House is over. You know? Live. Why? Is this hard to get to my channel? I hope not. Oh, she didn't make the link yet. I thought she was gonna make it. Okay, she didn't make the link yet. Okay. Okay. When I get it, I will do. Did Teresa? Yes, she did. Everybody did. They all did. It doesn't. None of them look good. Well, you know what? I can't say. I don't want to say that. Teresa looked good when she was in the house, and she was talking to all of them, and like Louis was making a duck face. That he got lips too. He got injections too. That guy right there. With his jaw, with his coke jaw. He's jawing all the time. Yeah, I'm gardening. Mimir, you know my shit's fucking growing like I'm like snow fucking white. Listen, I'm out there with my bathing suit on in my pool. I'm sweating. I got the hose. And then my neighbors that's moved here from Philly, okay, still haven't opened up their pool. They're all bundled up. They're all outside, all bundled up in their yard. I said, do you see you guys and you see me? It's summer over here and winter over there. I was like, take your jackets the fuck off, please. Like, Jesus Christ, man. I have a bubble around my house. I'm telling you, it's a bubble around my house because I'm like a tropical wonderland out there. It's no fucking light, I'm telling you. So yeah, I don't know. She didn't make the link yet, but I thought she's asked me if we were doing it, and then did she do it on Instagram? Today's Wednesday, right? I don't know. What did she say we were talking about? I don't know. I'm confused. Oh, my friend's here. Okay, shit. Coming. Okay, all right, guys. She knows I'm live, Kim. Like, you know I'm live, right? All right, I gotta go. I love you guys. Sorry, I forgot I had to go at 1:30. Oh my God, Kim. She's out the door. Okay, guys, I'll be back at 4:20. And I don't know what I'm doing tonight with Pop Culture Agreement, but I'll check you guys out. I love you so much. Instagram, Wes, get ready because you're going to join us. You're joining us. Hey, Bravo Bill. Everybody over here, thank you so much, guys. I love you guys, and I'll see you later. 4:20 for high times. High tea. And stream, Krista.